Welcome, everybody, back to the final session of Make It Rain, day 4, our guest expert session of sensuality, confidence, and self-intimacy, and abundance mindset and music. Y'all, it's about to be lit tonight. Tonight, like I said, is the grand finale, and it couldn't be better with the two amazing souls who'll be presenting tonight. I'm actually fangirling a little bit because both of them are two of my favorite artists, and I'm just really excited that they're gonna be here presenting with us this evening or morning or afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. So with Lizzie Jeff and Mellow Will. And just a reminder before we get started, in case you missed the afternoon session, Big Empire Energy applications are still open. Chantel and Brian will drop that link in the chat right now. And I decided to be very generous today. If you missed the afternoon session, I am committed to serving the men. So if you have a special man in your life that you'd like to share this journey with, or if you are a man and you'd like to partner with one of the amazing ladies here, you have until tomorrow, Friday, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time to apply. And if both of you are selected for the program, you'll get in for the price of one person. Again, Brian and Chantel will drop that link in the chat. All right, now. So without further ado, let's bring to the stage the world-renowned Mellow Will. Bring him up to the stage. Mellow, as he's coming to the stage, I will just give a little introduction of him. Mellow is a father, an artist, positivity and prosperity influencer. He's the creator of the Whisper Money mantra. I get paid every, let me bring him to the stage right now. All right. Nope, that's not who I wanted to bring to the stage. There we go. So let me say that again. This man right here, he's a father. He's an artist. He's a positivity and prosperity influencer. He is creator of the Whisper Money mantra, y'all. I get paid every day. I get paid, y'all. That's my shit right there. Also, I will say there's money coming in. That's my shit too. I swear that be looping in my head every day when I wake up. I don't know why. Money coming in abundance. 10, 50 cents, something, mostly hundreds. That's my shit too. It'll be looping in my head. Anyway, he's one of the coolest dudes I've ever met. He operates in confident humility. He's so down to earth. He's open to connect with me, with his people, with his audience. He's all about vibing high and uplifting the people around him. And even though we just met, I feel like we buddies already. And I'm thrilled and so honored that you said yes to blessing us with your presence and your wisdom tonight. Y'all give some love to Mellow Will. Welcome, Mellow. Jazzy says she uses that as her text tone. That's what's up. Hi, welcome.
Can you hear me good?
Yes.
Just figured I'd take a sip. Thank you. That was amazing. I appreciate you. Thank you for your platform and your energy and your invite. I value that as well. I look at that as like a whole nother level of abundance. You feel me? Just adding to the plethora of abundance that we all flowing in right now. I love it. So should we just get right into it?
Yeah. So you coming to us tonight talking about abundance mindset and music, and I'm gonna just give the floor to you. Do your thing, boo.
Okay, bad. Beautiful. Everybody good? We all good? Put yes in the chat. Everybody, we tapped in. I love the frequency in the background. I hear it. I hear the affirmations. We're affirming right now.
Oh yes, we are. Let me turn them down. I didn't know y'all could hear that. Let me turn.
I was loving this track.
Go ahead though. Tell us. Yes.
Yeah, it's about. I actually meant to have you. So.
What'd you say?
Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
So talk to us. Like, tell us what is, what's the abundance mindset and music? Talk to us. What's the big? Let's just get right into it. What's the big takeaway? Abundance mindset and music. Talk to us.
Beautiful. So listen, abundance mindset. First of all, everybody realize, does anybody like doubt that abundance is real? Anybody in the chat, like, let me know any objections. I would love to know, like, immediately off the bat. If you just like doubt it, if you wonder, if you like question yourself, you're like, I know I see it's a lot of others that's But I would love for somebody to be honest and like, hey, I'm gonna have a vulnerable moment. I don't know sometimes. Anybody ever feel like that? Because if not, that's awesome. We got a great crowd. I feel like we all on that same vibration. We on that frequency. We get it. That is so real. It's so here. I don't see no objections. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. Come on, Zip. There we go. Okay, so it's so real. So we all know that, right? So I was gonna say, like, even if anybody had an objection, I was gonna say, like, really, really, okay, we find it hard. Okay, we got some realness. We got some realness. But I was gonna say either way, right? Check this out. You're here for free. When I found that out, I was like, yo, this is the most abundant opportunity ever. That's why I put this on blast, Jay. I'm like, yo, don't miss this because I don't know how many times I'll be a part of something this abundant that's like you can just get in, gain this. Like I was telling everybody, listen, come into this as if you paid $1,000. Come with that type of energy and take that type of ROI from this. Like have your notes and your pens and pads out and your phones, whatever you need to do to be able to communicate to yourself. Hey, this is what happens. This is like some steps. This is some ways that I could think and perceive things. I got a little marker here if you see, right? So I'm gonna draw something because really like when it comes to abundance, I'm gonna tie the music in all together, right? But like the abundance and the way that you perceiving everything is everything. Like how you're seeing it, right, is the reason that, like, for instance, I love this story. We can all learn from stories, right? Y'all might have heard this story before. But I took something away from this story recently that I just had to share. So I got a little board here. Are we good? I know it's a little blurry. Maybe we could. It'll work out either way. So check this out, right? It was a story about this land and these two people. Boom, they got put on this land, and boom, here go this big land, right? Yeah, you can see the big land. You're gonna be able to see it. We're gonna zoom in on that soon, right? But it's this big land. Just imagine if you're not able to see this. Imagine a big land. Boom, we got two people, and then we got some trees here. We got some trees, and they said, somebody up above said, hey, you could pluck from all of these trees. Look at this abundance of trees. It's abundance. It's so many of them. You could choose from any one of these trees. And like, I just love taking like metaphors from stories and applying that to life and how I see things in my perspective, right? So there's this abundance of trees everywhere, right? And then they said, listen, it's just this one tree. It's this one tree that you're not able to take on. So don't take from this one tree. And so as long as their focus was all on this abundance of trees, let me see if we could adjust the blur. Okay. Okay. Y'all have to use your imagination. I ain't know it's gonna be like that. You feel me? It's focused on me right now. So cool. I'll be that. But it's this one tree in the middle that everybody's not supposed to take from. Or the two people are not supposed. Yeah, I know it's a blur, right? We're gonna imagine today. It's cool. But it's this one tree that you're not supposed to take from. And if anybody's like me, you had this question like, why in that story, why would God even put this one tree? Why would Source even put this one tree that we're not supposed to take from? What's the point of that, right? And it made so much sense when I listened to this guy, Myron Golden, speak on it. And he basically said this one tree was put here because it's polarity in life, right? You got to have ups and downs. You got to have option this way, that way. Everything converts, right, into something. So when this one tree was put there and it was like, don't take from this one tree that is basically the tree of good and evil. You feel me? Come on, what you know about Myron Golden? This one tree is the tree of good and evil, or the knowledge of good and evil, right? Don't take from that one. And so this ties in so beautifully because then it comes down to the voices that you listen to. So it was this voice that came to the woman that was in that land. You feel? Remember the land. We're gonna try to bring this in, but remember the land, and there's this man, and there's this woman in this land, and this other little entity or whatever came and talked to the woman and said, "Hey, man, made her." He said it in a way because at first the other higher source said, hey, from every tree freely eat. That's how he said it. That's so abundant. Every freely. I love how Myron broke this down. Every freely, from every tree freely eat. It's abundance all around. All you see is abundance, right? But then this other little entity came in and said, hey, you know, they said, hey, do not eat from this tree. So boom, what does that do? It shifts this woman's focus onto what not, or the idea of lack. We wasn't even focused on that little bit of lack. When you realize that like lack is limited and abundance is abundant. So when we focused on the abundance, it's there, right? And we're gonna tie this all back around. But when you focus on the lack, then you see that you laser in on that. You actually have to go past all of this abundance to get to the lack. And if this can just like, this gonna be perfect when this actually like allows me to let you see that, right? But imagine the whole land with all these trees. But the whole idea is that when you focus on abundance, you attract abundance through the way that you're thinking. It's this idea, right, called the RAS, the reticular activating system, which is something in your brain. Like literally, like what you focus on, that's what you're attracting. That's what your awareness is. That's what you are aware of. And what you are aware of is how you see things, how you perceive it. And always be open to the idea that how you perceive it is not really how it is. It's just how you seeing it. Right. And the voices that you're listening to could be determining how you're seeing things. So who are you listening to? What, because we all got all these voices, right? The beauty of being a human is that we have options. You feel me? Poverty is an option. Abundance is an option. Those are choices. And if you're not aware of what choices you're making, then you might make the default choices of your surroundings, which is a whole nother topic because what you surrounded by can really rub off. Like if you ever heard them top 5 people that you spend your time with is usually who you become. You know what I mean? So if you're around abundant mindset people that believe that they can do anything, people that actually think like this, think on this frequency all the time, every day, then it would be abnormal for you to not believe that you are so abundant and so worthy, right? And when it comes down to what you focus on, I love this idea too, because you can grab the gratitude. It's a gratitude challenge actually on my YouTube channel, Mellow Will TV. A gratitude challenge that you can go. I did 28 days straight, and I grabbed it from this book by Rhonda Burns, the author of The Secret, right? And it's called The Great Secret is Revealed. But I did the gratitude challenge for you. I rated out 28 days. But gratitude, when you laser focus on gratitude, it is almost impossible to see lack and feel lack. And when you give in and you feel like you're helping somebody else, like it feels so good. You feel so rich and worthy of anything. And you gotta have this belief. And if you don't have this belief, believe that I believe it. You know, hang on to my belief right now. Matter of fact, can we just all pause real quick and just like, I would love to do this. If we just smile, it's gonna be silly, right? Can we get silly a little bit? You know, can we get silly together? Put a yes in the chat if you with me. All right. But let's get silly. Put a smile on, right? Say cheese, right? As we raising the frequencies, I love to say that. So if you with me on live every day, you know what's up. But listen, smile and just say abundance. We're going to generate a frequency up in here. Abundance. Say it again. Abundance. Just smile. I don't care who's around. You might look silly. They might be like, what you doing, babe? What you doing, son? What you doing, mom? Abundance. Abundance. Maybe comment abundance in the chat as you smile and as you say it out loud. Abundance. 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 This is the reticular activating system. Right now, we're all thinking about abundance. Like the ideas of abundance are flowing in right now. And if you feel that frequency, you hear my voice because you want that frequency of abundance. Just smile too. There's something about that smile. I love a good smile. I started posting content. I started getting all these comments about your smile. I'm just like, I just feel like that's the frequency I decide. That's what I choose. I smile and I breathe in abundance, abundance. I love that. Beautiful. What a great audience. We're amazing. Right. And so, how do we want to wrap that back around? So, when it comes to what you're saying, you see how powerful the words are, how powerful this is, even just listening to maybe you saying it out loud right now with your partner, maybe whoever you tapped into. Maybe you getting them on that frequency as well, which would be amazing to have people around you on that frequency. It's amazing to have people around you on that frequency. If you the only one is okay, you got YouTube. We got so many options for you to get around it. Tap into communities, tap in with Jay, tap in with Mellow, tap in. No, don't be not tapped in. What you tap into, what you tune into, you turn into. Where attention goes, energy flows. I know you hear these statements, but it's so true. And I've done it for so long, and it's like automatic to me. Like I didn't come here prepared to speak too much. Like it's just like freestyle because it's just like I've been soaking it in for so long. I've been applying it. I've been doing it. I've been seeing, and this work, and and the ideas coming, opportunities coming. They hit the email, and I continue to grow and stay consistent. And what I see from that is that's just abundant as well. Like what is abundance? Being able to be consistently in my purpose, stepping up every day. It's abundance. I feel excited. I have an abundance of energy. I don't have to ever stop. I have on my shirt the abundance. The abundance is real. That was the album. It's so real. When you focus on that, another thing too, I want to bring this in and then we're going to get into the music real quick, right? So listen, your habits, right? I started this thing because somebody said I had these questions. I was going to do like a little Q&A. Anybody got any questions? I could probably get one question before we got to here too with the music. And bang. But it's the idea, right? How do you stay so positive? And it's like a choice. It's like, y'all want to be more positive. It's like, okay, bet, be more positive. Like now you might attract some what we might see as challenges or tests, but it's perfect because then it challenges you to be who you say you want to be. And then once you embody it, you accept that challenge with a smile. You know what I'm saying? With a big old smile. And you show up differently than you ever showed up, differently than you ever seen anybody in your environment around you show up. You start attracting different. You show up to that, you show up to it with a smile, and now you're being an example, and now you're being a ripple effect as people see you. Like, how do you do that? You ain't want to, and they want to fight for you. You know what I mean? You ever had that type of energy? I've had that around. But you on a whole different frequency. So choose that. I chose this thing and I woke up, and this is probably like when I got on Twitter, I don't know how many years ago, right? But I got on Twitter and I started this thing, woke up positive. So every day when we talk about ROS, the reticular activating system, I hope y'all took the notes, right? The reticular activating system, you can look that up on YouTube. The ROS, right? What you focused on. I chose to make woke up positive a thing that I do every day and share on the internet every day. 10 plus years ago. I still do it to this day. You go watch my Instagram story, you're gonna see woke up positive. You check my threads, you check my YouTube, you're gonna see woke up positive everywhere. You check my Instagram, you're gonna see the tattoo right here. Woke up positive. I tattooed it on me. I embodied it as a lifestyle. People say, no, you can't do it every day. I choose to. I don't let nothing come between that. I'm usually on D&D. My phone on D&D right now. You know what I mean? But it's an intention, it's a frequency, it's a choice where your attention goes, and you can choose that. And you have to let go of guilt and let go of anybody trying to pull you into any other frequency. It's your choice. We ain't pointing no fingers. That's the beauty of it, the accountability and the awareness. We got that. We locked in, right? What can you do? You feel me? So I chose to woke up positive. I did it every day. I kept doing it. I realized I'm getting feedback. People are like, wow, this is helping me like in life. I never even set out to, I set out for me to do something consistently to be able to show up and maybe feed myself a word. And then it turned into a word for the world. It turned into a worldly word. You feel me? And now it's abundance. It's so abundant. And it's the frequency that I choose every day. That's what I'm focused on. When I wake up every day, my first thought is, what's the woke up positive message? Actually, my first thought is like, thank you, gratitude. Yes. I smile. I say cheese. I say, yes. I give a fist pump. I put myself in that frequency. I say, oh, the abundance is so real. What a day. I'm here again. When I'm so lucky. You feel me? I tap into that. I get silly, but it gets silly. Loosen up. Lighten up. Lighten up. It's okay. I promise. You got this though. But I chose woke up positive, and woke up positive became my thing. And now I couldn't even imagine, that not happening. So many things have happened too over the last 10 plus years. But every day I choose it. That's my focus. That's where I'm at. And usually how you start the day, it leads into how the day go. And when you talk about that, that brings me back around to the music and how powerful music is. I didn't even know until I started making these mantras. I promise you. Like I knew, but I didn't know until I knew. I actually learned a lot since I started to create this music, which is just awesome how that aligned. Right. I've been doing music for like 10 years, maybe. Right. And it just aligned because I really got into self-development. I discovered The Secret, that movie in 2015. And that opened my eyes to a whole new world. You ever seen Aladdin? Y'all might be too young for that, but a whole new world. And that opened me to that rabbit hole. And I went YouTube diving for years. Still to this day, I love tapping in and I love the information age. I was made for it, you know? So I'm on that frequency regularly. I cut out different habits. I stop with the whole ride and listen to the radio rap songs, and I put on audiobooks, leadership, abundance, prosperity, wealth, love, self-love, becoming better, better habits. These things is that frequency that you want to be on. Listen to rich and wealthy people. You'll get a whole different perspective. You'll be able to see all the green trees. I would love for this to I might put the picture on my Instagram story so you can actually see what we was talking about this whole time. But it's a whole field of green trees, and if you focus on all of that abundance, you choose to listen to the voice that's telling you to focus on the abundance, and don't listen to the voice that's telling you to focus on the lack. Because if you focus on the lack, you're gonna see the lack, and the lack is gonna look like it's abundant, but it's actually not. It's limited, and you have that choice. That's the beauty. I love being a human, y'all. I promise you, or whatever you like to identify as, right? But we have this thing called the options. And that's where the abundance is. The abundance is in your choices, and what you choose to listen to matters so much. Like my kids don't hear nothing but at least on my side, you know what I mean? When they with mom, they probably hearing some Beyonce or whatever. Shout out to mom doing her thing. I'm so grateful and blessed in abundance with that as well. You feel me? But when
Now,
they
look,
with
I
me,
got a question.
they probably hearing some audios. Okay.
Question
Um,
is there a day when you don't wake up positive, and how do you get yourself back up? And how long did it take before it felt unnatural to not wake up positive? I guess it's three questions in one.
ooh, that's a good one. How I never heard it like that. How long did it take you to get to the point? So I've never really been a very like I would say like emotional guy. I've been pretty nonchalant, so it might have been a different journey for me than what it would be for somebody that maybe a little more reactive. But to me, once I got into the knowledge and the understanding, it was just really became a choice of like, okay, because I think my and I meditate every day. I probably haven't not meditated in the last. It's been like 10 years. You know what I mean? So I'm very like much aware and present and able to think very logically. You know what I mean? And so when I got into it, I was just so excited, and I applied it honestly immediately. Once I started woke up positive, I don't remember a day. Um, I remember one day, this is like real, but one day, maybe 2 years ago, I literally got the information. This information, because it was so big, it got through my D&D, got through all my filters to make sure that nothing, comes between my peace in the AM when I rise, right? The distractions, I don't really allow it. I'm really tapped in and intentional to start my day. But this day, right before I was going out, we went up to like 790 days on TikTok Live, meditating every day, right? And we stopped it probably a couple months ago because I got in album mode. Anyway, this one day, I don't remember what day it was, maybe day 600 and something. All right. Right before I get on, I get the news that one of my best friends had got murdered the night before. And I was like, I literally heard it, and I was like set up, ready to go live. And I was like, I took a deep breath. I said, okay, thank you. I like thank the person for the information. And then I said, okay. And I went live for like maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes. But I just took a deep breath and I just like, wow. I kind of sensed that something was trying to come through because my phone was a little more active. I didn't know what it was. I actually was on this frequency of thinking that it was some good news, which funny thought, because I be so in this abundant frequency, it was like crazy because at this time it was like the lottery was up to like over $1 billion or something. And I don't play the lottery or anything, but I was like, "Oh, I'll get a ticket. And I was like, yo, I just felt like I got it. I'm the one. I'm like, somebody's calling me to ask if I won. That's what I was. That's trying to get through that. And I was like in this good vibe. And then I got that information. I just took it in. In that moment, it was like, wow. But I just took a deep breath and was just like, and I went in and I went live and I shared that. And of course, the like, oh, I'm sorry, the condolences. And I remember one of my friends came in and was like, oh, you must don't know. And I was like, no, no, I heard. You know what I mean? I smiled. I was like, we just still vibing. We're having that. Maybe it's a vulnerable moment. Maybe it's a teachable moment of like how I operate in like real time in real life. But I don't know if that's like something I could like tell you that like you should do that or you could do that. Like how you got to find out what works for you when it comes to these situations. But for me, when I think about waking up positive, I literally have embodied that as a lifestyle, and maybe it took just becoming aware. And once I became aware, I saw, oh, this is a choice. And once I start committing to sharing that every day, it's like literally, how can I be a person that's putting out a message every day that's saying woke up positive and I'm waking up mad or angry or frustrated or sad, or you know what I mean? It just wouldn't match with what I was doing. And I just feel a level of integrity within. Um, well, was it one more question? Did I
Uh,
get all of them?
I think you did. The questions were: is there a day when you don't wake up positive, and how do you
Mm-hmm.
get yourself back up, and how long
Mm-hmm.
did it take before it felt unnatural to wake
Okay.
up? So I think you
And,
hit.
and, and and so one other thing is probably like my kids are probably, I have twins, they're 6 years old. And so it could be like a being woken up before I want to, but that's just like it's just like, hey, and they already know daddy at this point. It's just like, and of course kids don't stop. If y'all know, if you got kids, it's like, daddy. And then, I'm like, hey man, I'll be there. I'll get breakfast. And I'm like, hey, give me some time. And they come back 5 minutes later, daddy. So, you know what I mean? It was like, and then I get up and I meditate and they try it again and they're like, oh, he's meditating. You know what I mean? So that's the only other thing that like could like maybe get in between. But other than that, when it comes to like waking up, you know what I mean? I don't to start the day, I'm pretty solid. I'm pretty solid. It's definitely a choice that I choose every day. Yeah.
I love that they get to see you meditate. That's such a beautiful thing that they're learning by
Okay.
your example. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Mhm.
That's beautiful.
So,
So
yeah.
Chantel and Brian have been dropping how to stay connected with Mello. If y'all could drop it one more time for everybody to stay connected with him. And also, he's inviting you to become a part of his broadcast channel for free, the Mellovator Fam, for free. If you just click on the link for his Instagram, then click on his bio, and they're going to drop the instructions there. And then you click on Mellovator Fam in his bio, and you can be a part of his Mellovator Fam Instagram broadcast channel. Can you tell them a little bit of what they'll be receiving or what goes on in the channel?
So that channel is I stopped using Discord and I switched over to the Instagram because a lot of people are already on Instagram. So pretty much I'm just sending out updates. I literally just put the first people to get the link. Oh, we almost had it. The Abundance is Real. This is my second album was called The Abundance is Real, right? It dropped back on my birthday of last year. And I literally just put the link in there. It's just released. It's all the lyrics to the album. It's some affirmations. It's a journal for you to journal, you to manifest, you to thought dump, you to do list. I just put that in there. So things like that, just like you get it exclusively in the channel. I send voice memos every day. Maybe exclusive videos of me in the studio or pictures, you know what I mean? Just really staying connected. And it's free to get in there. So you could jump in there. You just got to hit join when you click on the Mellovator Fam broadcast chan. Yeah, grab a journal. For some reason, Amazon has this crazy discount, which I didn't do, but we rolling with it. I'm like, maybe it's just supposed to be like that. So grab it. I don't know if they're gonna keep it like that. I don't know if that's affecting my royalties, but it's cool. I was like, this is a blessing. Let's let it flex.
Yes, it's a blessing. Everything's a blessing or a lesson. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Yeah, for
thank you,
sure.
thank you. You are a blessing and you've been a lesson for us today. I so appreciate you. I know the people here appreciate you. You've been getting mad love in the chat. And thank you, thank you, thank you. We are going to go ahead and transition into our final workshop of Make It Rain. Uh, um, and yes, thank you. Chantel, if you could switch us out here, we're going to bring up the
Appreciate
illustrious. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. We're going to bring up the illustrious Lizzie Jeff, world renowned rap priestess and medicine woman. Uh, yeah, there she go. Good, good, good. Lizzie Jeff, she is a revolutionary rap priestess and CEO of Zen and Kush. She uplifts communities around the world through her cannabis infused lyrics, community events, and live performances. She's a leader and a mentor. As founder and CEO of Zen and Kush, Lizzie Jeff is on a mission to empower the planet through plant medicine, music, culture, and divine feminine creative energy. She is such an inspiration to me. I love her message and her music. I've shared it with y'all. I'll be sharing it with my clients. My two favorites are Goddess Codes and Intentions. Lizzie, I actually made my man listen to Intentions like 2-3 times, and he was vibing with it too. So I am just so honored to have you grace us with your presence here at the grand finale of Make It Rain. Let me make you co-host so you can unmute yourself and speak. Welcome, welcome, Queen.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
What's good, y'all?
What's good?
Everything is good. Everything is glowing. How you doing? You look beautiful.
Thank you, as do you. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna just give you the floor. You're here to talk to us about sensuality, confidence, and self-intimacy. So the floor
Okay.
is yours.
Thank you so much. That was so dope, Mellow Will. You're so knowledgeable and wise and funny and also real. And I appreciate what you shared and how you uplifted people is very beautiful and always inspiring when I see you pop up on my timeline or hear someone mention you. So thank you very much for that session. Okay, so let me see who we got up in here. We got Zipporah. Hey, beautiful goddess. Chantel. Hey, Queen, how you doing? What's good, Janika? What's up, John Z, James, Jason? Hey, Natricia. It's so many people with their camera off. I would love to see some of y'all. Why y'all hiding? Why y'all acting shy? You say sensuality and people get back in the closet. I need to see some faces. Let me see some of y'all. What's up, Zakia, Lady, Susan? Good to see you, Andrea, E. Brown, Helena, S. Harvest, Danica, Brian, A. Sharia, Andrea, yes, Mareri. Okay, it's some cool people up in here. Adrian, that's dope. Okay, well, I appreciate y'all. For those that are here, I know you could be anywhere else, but for some reason you chose to pull up here today, and I appreciate it. I respect it. Thank you very much to the goddess J. Nicole for the invitation, just to pull up on y'all and share a couple of bullet points. Is that cool with y'all? Can I share a couple of bullet points? Okay, cool. Okay, I love it. I see some brothers up in here. Okay, I know that's right. Adrian said, I'm lying in bed. Get comfortable. You can be comfortable. Okay, you working? It's all good, y'all. I just wanted to pull up for a few minutes and just share a few thoughts that I had. So honestly, my first question, well, actually, before I start asking y'all a bunch of questions, it would only be right to introduce myself as Lizzie Jeff. I'm the medicine woman, rap priestess. I like to call myself a motivational word sorceress and priestess of sensual vibration. So I'm just very honored and thankful to meet y'all. Lately, I've been on a journey of deep self-discovery and healing. Just through a lot of stuff, a lot of trauma. And I've been able to do that through my creative expression and radical self-love. So every day I challenge myself. It's not even really a challenge anymore. At first it was a challenge, but I challenge myself to find new ways to fall in love with me more every single day. And also just remember, who the F I am. You know how you have those moments sometimes. You have those moments where you gotta be like, wait, yo, I was tripping. Like, I know who I am. This is who I am. But that's just the human condition. We really have to remind ourselves about it. And so that's why um the daily repetition, the devotion, just the discipline is so necessary. And so I've just been on a journey, you feel me? Yes, I've been to school and I've had a lot of life experiences and I've had, big careers in different fields and traveled the world and, just got to do so many things and I'm so blessed for. But really what's been most important for me as far as accomplishments is just accomplishing excellent health, embodiment, full trust and security in my body and who I am, and just being on point and doing the work that I'm sent here to do. And so I guess part of that was me wanting to find creative ways to share some of the things I've been learning on my own personal journey through my daily habits, some of the blessings and the opportunities that I've been able to activate into my life, and how you could potentially tune in, fine tune even more, because I know so many of us are already on our path and we're all just here to teach each other and inspire each other. And so the first thing I want to do, just for a moment, if we may take a collective deep breath together, that would be so cool. So what we'll do is we'll close our eyes, and then on the count of three, we'll just breathe in through our nose and exhale through the lips. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hold. exhale. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want everyone, unless Nicole can help me with this for a moment, can we unmute everyone all at once? And I want us to do another collective deep breath together, but I want us to, you feel
Not
me?
make a lot of
Okay, exactly. That's it. Let me hear some. Okay, so this we're gonna do on the count of 3. We'll take a deep, sensuous, soft, seductive, superfluous breath in.
Okay. I'm here for all that.
And then, and then we will release. Okay, here we go. But I need to hear it. So, okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. Hold it, hold. And then we're going to give the sexiest exhale we possibly can. Release. Okay, okay, that was cute. That was cute. That was kind of cute. I
You
get
like
it.
that
We
one,
just met.
Lizzie? Yeah.
We on the computer screen.
I'm
I
blushing.
get it. Okay, let's try it one more time. This time
All
we're
right.
we getting to know each other. You feel me? So we're gonna
Mhm.
try it one more time. We're gonna give it a little bit more. You feel me? A little bit more energy. It's not who's the loudest. It's just about you taking one quick moment to allow yourself to kind of play with that energy just for a moment. We in a safe container. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
You feel me? I burnt a little sage. I got my frankincense. I got my
Right.
beeswax
Yes.
candle. I got my rose water.
Mm.
I got rose water. Love it.
You feel me?
Love rose
It's
water.
a vibe. And so
Mhm.
here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. Hold. Give it to me. Okay, we're gonna work on it. We're gonna work on it. Right now, I like it. It's cute. And you know what? We have a lot of room to grow. And that's exactly why I'm here. And also, when we hang up, just do it yourself. Breathe when you're taking those purposeful. Oh, I muted myself. How long was I muted? Forever?
No. I accidentally muted you when I muted
Okay.
everybody else. You were
So
just
yeah, that's all I'm saying, y'all. Is just make it sexy, make it sexy. Okay, so we might be shy, but just infuse, give yourself those opportunities to infuse that intention and that deep, sensuous, romantic energy in everything you do. It becomes a lifestyle. Sensuality, it becomes a lifestyle. And so I'm curious to know, what does sensuality mean to you? And how do you express it? How do you embody it in your everyday life? Drop it in the chat box for me. What does sensuality mean to you? And how do you express it in your daily life? I would be interested in calling on Lydia if she feels inspired to share what it means for her.
Ananda said using my senses. Helena said freedom to sing alone and dance. I asked Lydia to unmute. I don't know if she
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Okay, yeah, pull up anytime it makes sense. So yeah, keep dropping everything in the chat box. I want to see, I need a few more people to put their answer in the chat box. I'm just curious to know where we are with everything. Okay, so using my senses, freedom to sing along and dance. Not sing along, but sing alone. Okay, bet. Listening, feeling, hearing, tasting, smelling. Sensuality is using all the senses in all the dimensions. Being more feminine and soft. I don't think I embody it every day. Okay, bet, keep it real. I'm here to learn. Okay, respect, Mello, respect. You did all the teaching earlier. Now kick back for a second. I love it. Comfortable using all the senses, making love with myself. Yes. feeling myself and wanting to get to know my body. Hey, keep loving on your body. Hey, I express it through touch. It's a heightened awareness of senses. Okay, I look at myself in the mirror every morning and I tell myself I'm a sexy bitch. And I love every inch of myself. I know that's right, Natricia. You better go, girl. Lady said, tuning into my senses through music, sound, breath, different sense, expressions, singing, touch. Ooh, wee. Freedom of divine expression in all. Affirmations. Honestly, I don't think of sensuality on a daily though. Keep it real. Thank you very much. Still learning,
I'm gonna
but feel is freedom to be comfortable in my skin, even the crazy moments. Lydia, you ready to say a little something? Okay, go
yeah,
ahead. How you doing? Welcome to the space. I appreciate you.
hey sis. For me it's all things. It's like so like they said, all the senses, it's the way I nourish my body, it's how I speak to myself, it's getting cute, getting girly, taking that extra time. It's the water I drink. It's the people I keep around myself. It's so many things. Like it's so many dimensions that you can do. It's the things that I read. Um, Listening to my body. It's a lot. So I can, to sum that up, just all things in all areas. Just
Mm,
taking the time to pause and to listen to myself and to give myself that time and that extra moment to tune in.
Thank you very much. Y'all snap it up for Lydia, aka the Dreaming Gem. I appreciate you coming in and sharing and keep up the great work. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for being here today. Blessings. Okay, so perfect. Y'all really share some beautiful things and I love it. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do next. For those who, incorporate or who said they don't really embody sensuality or they don't really think about it, that's fair and I respect that. And so what I want to do is give y'all a quick little list of some things that actually are in my book that I put out. This was a little while ago, but I wrote a book called Principles and Potions for Peace, Purpose, and Prosperous Living. And it's a very sensual, holistic experience. And so I wanted to share a few things that I want to challenge you to incorporate into your daily lifestyle and just see how it goes and have fun with the energy and flirt with the essence of life and magic and possibility, and just allow yourself to play with that energy more and see how it you know takes things to another level. And as we all know, that sensual energy cultivates that sexual energy when we're being intentional with it helps us create entire universes. It's like we literally create children. And so what else can we give birth to and inspire each other? And so that's the energy I want you to just play with a little bit more, add it up, let it, you feel me, become your lifestyle, and then start cashing out on it, you feel me? And it doesn't require too much to really get in your bag and your sensuality bag. So a lot of the things that Lydia just named, even here, I'm drinking my rose water. If I'm not drinking rose water, I'm drinking coconut water, and I'm always pour it in a little sexy glass. And I'm gonna sip it and I'm gonna take my time with it and I'm gonna feel what it feels like. You feel me? Going down my throat chakra. You feel me? Full activation. I would love to invite you to infuse some aphrodisiac herbs, superfoods, plants into your life. Some of my favorite aphrodisiacs are, I love Damiana. Damiana, the herb, whether you make some tea with it or roll up some good kush and smoke on it, or even have it in a tincture form. It's such a vibe. But that one really it just does something. You feel me? It activates your creativity. It just puts you in that mood. Maca, as many of you may know, is some sexy. Drop some of your favorite aphrodisiacs in the chat box. I want to see what y'all working with. But also part of, yeah, let me type that out for you so you know exactly what you're looking for. It's called Damiana, D-A-M-A, or D-A-M-I-A-N-A. Oh, ashwagandha. Now, ashwagandha be making me so chilled out. I'm like, okay, all I can think about is taking a nap after I take some ashwagandha. But for some people, that's real sexy. And actually, I do have notes as well, so you can always hit me on the back end for the notes if you did want to dive a little bit deeper. Just hit me on IG at Lizzie Jeff. Connect with me. Let me know you were here tonight. But another one that I think is really amazing, that's also like so pure and medicinal for your heart, is cacao. And when you do that heart work, that gives you a closer connection to yourself. And that's why I talk about self-intimacy, because it's deeply interconnected with self-love. And so it really involves us looking at ourselves with loving eyes and embracing all of our imperfections and our weaknesses. Um, but at the same time, it also means us being honest with ourselves. And who gonna keep it more real with you than you? You feel me? And so it's about really allowing ourselves to explore the depths of who we are, our purpose, our habits, just our visions, and really create that connection to have a healthy sense of self. Um, and to also take like what do they call it when it's like a metric system, assess where you are. Do a self-assessment every 6 months, like they do at your job. Every 6 months, you get an assessment, you see what's working, what's not, what habits are toxic and holding you back, and what areas of like your focus and discipline have been really working out for you that have been making a difference. You just got to have an open mindset and be willing to correct yourself, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check yourself and be willing to change and grow and evolve and improve. Things might feel comfortable, but there's always that new popping, robust, radiant, sensuous, pleasure-filled, intellectual, high vibe version, plant-based version of yourself, right? And so what I want y'all to do as part of your homework is I want you to go on Pinterest.com. And I want you to go on Pinterest and I want you to make a mood board. And I want the mood board to be all about you and your next dopest version, dopest, flyest, sexiest, most strongest version of yourself, and create a mood board of your lifestyle, how you will be, the types of places you'll be at, the types of rituals and exercises you'll be doing. I really want you to create that and work on it and add something like to it every week, at least once a week. Work on your mood board, add to it, really make it a vibe. And you know what, on that same day, I want you to curate a time of your day. I always say you need at least 8 hours, because we can give our jobs 40 hours a week, but we can't give ourselves 4 hours a week. My goodness. So at least one full day, 8 hours. I'm not asking for too much, but do what you can, because I know we're moms, dads, entrepreneurs, family members, aunties, sisters, CEOs, musicians. We doing it, doulas. We doing it all these days. Real estate agents, sex educators, you feel me, coaches, we're doing it all, fitness instructors. And so I want you to create that mood board and just have fun with it. And on that same day, let that day be about you, even if it's 4 hours, 2 hours, or an hour. Create some time to just be about you. Set up your place, make it sexy, light some candles. You feel me? Burn a little copal. I want you to put a playlist together that is like remember back in the day we used to make CDs for our boot crushes? we would burn the CDs. I need you to make a playlist for you. You're your boo crush. And I know some of y'all do have boo crushes, and this shouldn't take away from your energy and time with your boo crush, because honestly, the more you work on you, the more potent and powerful and you can be for your boo crush. And so this is a journey of exploration, of staying curious, of romanticizing your life, of creating time for you. Make sure you stretch every single day. We shouldn't even, it should be illegal to not stretch every day. And that's for our own benefit, because time is flying. Time is flying. It was just 2020. My goodness, that was a deep year. It was just 2020, y'all. And so time is flying like that. So ultimately, we've been learning about, abundance and confidence and getting to the bag and, all this really fly stuff that's all interconnected. And so with that, as we are materializing these beautiful businesses and brands and this wealth for ourselves, I just always like to pull up and send just a really soft, sweet reminder to take care of yourself and love on yourself, but really like just love on yourself. You feel me? Make that playlist, run a bath, put some roses in it, buy yourself flowers. Trader Joe's has amazing prices on flowers. There's no excuse why you shouldn't be buying yourself flowers every week. And this goes for the kings, the queens, and all the beings. And so put some Sade on, put some Lizzie Jeff on in the background. I got some sexy music in my catalog. But just really take some time to commit to you, because life, like I said, things are moving so fast and life is so unpredictable, and you just never know. So while we're here, let's just make the most of it. Let's make this, and I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot going on. I know it's war and destruction and so much. I see it. I'm here. I'm in it. With y'all. We in this shit together. But that doesn't mean you can't make this life as sexy and sensuous as you possibly can, because there's joy in that, there's medicine in that, there's peace in that, there's love in that. When we bring the love back, we got to bring the love back, and the love first got to start with us and our own relationship with ourselves, because many of us are at war with ourselves. And so we got to tend to what's going on within, get to a solid place, make it sexy, get creative, drink our green juice, stretch every day, spend time in nature, wear that sexy lace fishnet bra to the office, not give a fuck what anybody thinks, go on that trip, get in the ocean, go to the spa, do the steam room, get a V-steam, you feel me? Pull up on your girlfriend at work with food, whatever, however it looks like. It's just about living that intentional life and taking care of yourself, so that ultimately we can take care of each other, and show up for each other in a big way. And I did mention my book earlier. It's called Principles and Potions for Peace, Purpose, and Prosperous Living. It's a really special experience. And like I said, hit me up on IG and I can bless y'all with that. But what they did is Chantel dropped the link for my website right here in the chat box, as well as my IG and my YouTube. And she also dropped the link for my upcoming event. It's a virtual experience. It's called Sex Magic, Money Miracles, and Mushroom Medicine. And when I tell y'all it's a vibe, it's a vibe. It's a late night, not too late night, because I know some of y'all got school and work and kids, but it's just a real grown and sexy virtual experience. You just got to wear a little something, little silk, little velvet, pour up some organic grapes, roll a little kush. You feel me? Light a candle and pull up. But that's happening on May 5th, and that's open to everyone. And I'll make sure. Okay, yeah, Chantel dropped the link for sure. So pull up there, y'all. Let's keep building. If you were here, like I said, send me a message. Just let me know. I would love to stay connected with you and just continue to build. J. Nicole, thank you again. I think you're so dope, so beautiful. I love your passion for this work. I love how you're able to bring people together. I love how professional you are and just your branding and how you represent yourself. I think it's beautiful, and I look forward to getting to know you more as well as everybody else. And so you got the homework. And also, I just wanted to put this book on your radar as well. This is something that I've been reading. It's a book called All About Love by Bell Hooks. And it's a special book, but it's all related and connected to a lot of the things that I mentioned today. And I think this is just a brilliant woman in how she breaks down love. But thank you so much. You know, I look forward to more growth, more energy, more pleasure. Let's take a deep breath, one last deep breath together, y'all, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, deep breath in. And exhale. Blessings, many blessings.
Thank you so much, Lizzie. Super, super appreciate you. Y'all, wasn't that amazing? Both of our speakers this evening, our facilitators this evening. Wasn't that amazing? Y'all blow them up in the chat. I'm gonna bring Mello back up here one more time too, just so y'all can see. Oh, he's not on his camera. That's all right. But y'all blow them up in the chat with the gratitude. Y'all know I'm all about gratitude, and it is well deserved this evening. Thank you so very much, Lizzie and Mello, for dropping your pearls of wisdom. I love y'all as artists, both of y'all, and now I have a whole new respect for you, your teaching and your leading and your guiding and your message and your words. So thank you so much for coming and sharing that with us this evening. Y'all, this is it. This is it. This is the end of Make It Rain 2024. We will stay connected in the Facebook group. And for those of you who choose to continue on with me in Big Empire Energy, I am super excited to continue this journey with y'all for the next 6 months, ending in South Africa. It's going to be amazing. So again, you still have time to fill out those applications by the end of tomorrow, especially if you want that 2-for-1 special with a guy, a friend, a lover, whoever, a special guy in your life. And let's do this thing. I love y'all so very much. I have a gift for y'all. I know y'all been enjoying the music, especially the artists that we have here this evening and all the other artists that have been played throughout the week. I am going to gift y'all with that playlist in the email. We're going to send it out in the email tonight or tomorrow morning. I think we're going to send it out tomorrow morning, but you will receive that playlist. And you're welcome. Y'all have a wonderful evening, a wonderful weekend. I love you. I love you. I love you. You know, I'm going to play my outro music. It is the song I was talking about, Lizzie's song, Intentions. I really love that song. So we're going to close out with that. And that's Lizzie's theme song anyway. So y'all have a wonderful evening. I love you so very much. And we're going to go. And any questions, as I always say before we go, if there's any questions while the music is playing, please feel free to drop it in the chat and I got you.
Welcome. Thank you. To the vibe. It feels so good to be here with you. I see you. We in a temple. Together. Silk red robe, candlelight, cheetah print rug. The vibe is glowing. We all the way up. Face to face with our hearts completely open. Boo, your aura is glowing. Our chemistry is beautiful and potent. Poetic prescriptions as you state your intentions. I love that our love is in motion. You ask me what's next. Do you feel the same feeling of freedom that I feel when I'm next to you? The sweetest energies that you leave for me, I can never forget you. Let me hold you in my arms.
you with loyalty. Can I say your name a million times and make you feel like royalty? How you feel in your soul? You tune with my flow? Are you in a position to really nurture our growth? What's your intentions? What do you respect about me? What's your definition of intimacy? What's your doubts about me? Can you rise with me as I ride the wave of my cycles? I just need that assurance. Boo, I promise it's worth it. I know we gon' flourish. Sharing all my truths through these verses. What's your dreams? What's your reason for breathing? How can I be more supportive of the things you believe in? What's most important to you? I care about that too. Let me see your tattoos and learn what you've been through. I'm just really so into you. Let's ride. Babe, let's ride. Let's take a little trip through the depths of our mind as we ride. We gaze into the future and we leave the past behind. Gaze into the future and we leave the past behind. You a warrior, a walking miracle, with the face of an angel. Speaking my language, we divinely entangle. You have a heart of pure gold and you sweeter than mangoes. Ooh, your energy feels like an aphrodisiac that activates all my chakras. Ooh, a holistic doctor. Your energy is rare, your intentions are clear. This dimension would be different if you weren't right here. So, thank you. Thank you for choosing this, for sharing your gifts, for caring deep enough to bring me happiness and bliss. Hey, you don't mean touched. You can't miss. So we riding. Let's just talk for a minute. Let me hold you in my arms. Let me show you all the things that you've seen in your dreams. Hey, this that boo flow. These my boo flows. What an epic connection. There's no doubt or no question. That is you that I'm choosing. It's you that I'm choosing. I choose you. When we vibe, it's so beautiful. I be feeling uplifted. Something about the way you speak to me that make me feel gifted. If you ready, I'm with it. This divine intervention. This that vibe that you be dreaming about way deep in your vision. But as long as we living within this dimension, I will honor you with loyalty, real love and intention. I'm the one, I'm your queen. Let's go in on our dreams. We can change the world together, king. This is a team. And I see you out there popping, yeah, you doing your thing. We just hit the fucking jackpot cause of things we believe. If you wanna take my top off, say intentions precisely. Hey, take your time with my mind and connect with my needs. Kiss me like you miss me every time that we meet. Can't you see the vision? You and me on a mission. Don't it feel anointed every time that you with me? Every time that you visit.